Y'all, I'm like literally sitting here strolling through social media and I say let me go ahead and make a video. Where my remote at? Uh wait. Wait a minute, y'all. I need to find my remote.
All right, let's see if it starts.
How many times do I have to tell you this is a waste of time?
You got something better to do.
Sounds like you almost got it started. Working car could be useful.
I know.
Keep at it, Tony.
Thanks, Sam.
I know what I'm supposed to say.
Nice work, guys.
Well, Eddie here gets credit.
Skills are coming in.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, I was gonna get up. I was supposed to do a reading. Okay, it's like 12 o'clock, y'all. I normally be sleeping around like 10 or 11. Okay, y'all, I'm up. I'm still up. Okay, I'm strolling on social media. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm watching like little videos how they show you like they saying how children trafficking. Okay, they got the employees in the stores. Okay, that's working outside of the store as employees, and they're not. They trying to kidnap. They trying to pull up a new strategy to how to kidnap people and their children, their families, and things like that. Right. So with that being said, I want to say this. I believe I said this once before. Okay, one of my videos. I can't call this man name. I don't know this man's name. Excuse me for moving around in the camera. But this is a commercial. Okay, been coming on TV quite frankly, quite often. Back in my day when I was coming up, maybe 13, 14, 16, 17 years old, something in that area. And this man popping up again. And it was a commercial that I was watching. They were talking about the organized crime, how they was gaining up people that was trafficking the children. Okay? Kidnapping. Coming up against the cartels, the secret societies, the cults, the members and stuff. They were shutting down on the organized crime. Okay? And I said, what that is, what that mean. I didn't know what this stuff was. Okay. I'm 38 years old and I'm just understanding what everything is. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to give you a moment on what I have been experiencing. I experienced this the other day. Where was I actually? Where was I? I'm trying to think where I was at. I was out in a store. Okay? I'm trying to think where was I at. I either was at Family Dollar or Market Basket. That's the only two stores I go to. And I honestly want to say it was in Family Dollar that were trying to make me feel that way. It was a black man that came in. Okay? Came in that store. And when I was walking, I said out loud in my video, that don't feel good, but I kept getting this energy like a spirit. Okay? It was a spirit. And I remind you guys, when I get here, I'm the only one in the store. Nobody's there besides the workers, okay? And it was like, it was a spirit, and the spirit was walking behind me, putting a mask on my mouth. Like that. I got that a couple of times, y'all. Like somebody trying to warn me or tell me that there is somebody going to try to walk up behind me and put a paper, toilet paper or tissue and have either gas or some type of strong chemical for me to fall out or pass out or whatnot, where they can try to kidnap me. Okay. I got that situation the other day when I went to the store, and with this third party in my energy, she in my energy now, but she was in my energy when that shit happened. Okay, so this could be abuse of power or authority as well. Now, y'all remind you guys, I said that the feds was at this store, okay? I want y'all to listen. It's something that I didn't speak about that I should have spoken on. When I was in this store, I walked out the store and I turned right. There was an X on the ground with some panty liners, okay? I walked by it, but I didn't walk like on it. Okay, but I didn't notice it until I got on it. So I'm like, and then the woman cut the lights on. Now there was somebody sitting in the car that had flashing lights on me, and it was like a force for me to turn that way. But when I turned that way and I went that way, I automatically felt like a woundness, like I was being wooed, I was being mistreated or being mishandled, okay, by a woo, some type of woo energy, right? And ever since that day, I've been going to that store. Shit just ain't really been right. That people stand outside the store and had a guy in black and white. I bought this outfit, this little kiss one outfit or whatever. You know, at Dollar Tree they sell certain stuff and they always marking stuff down. Okay, and they had dresses up in there that was black and white. I picked up one of the red dresses, you know, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get me this dress or whatever. Like, I'm not worrying about it. I want this dress, but I was trying to be budget. I was trying to budget my money because I'm like, you know, you really need to eat healthy. Ain't nothing that we're here to really buy. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a few things I need for my house and I'm gonna go on about my business. So I don't know, something happened in the store where I think I bumped the lady on the basket or something like that. And well, let me step back a minute. I'm walking down the aisle, okay? And I noticed the officer down the aisle that I need to go on. Or he ended up walking down the aisle. One of the two, where he was end up behind me or something like that. And he said something about, oh, I know, sweetheart. Or sweetie, something like that. And I'm like, okay, that must mean I'm innocent or something. What was the problem? But he kept putting his leg out and he had on khaki. I'm like, so he watching the lady in my energy, the witch in my energy, right? So I didn't pay no mind. I just kind of, you know, went on by my business and took care of my business. And since that day, and I've been to that store and I go in and out of that store, they've been doing all kind of like little taskets, okay? Today I made a video, which I'm gonna go ahead and post it. At this point, it's nothing for me to hold back no more. I post a video about I did. The girl the other day I went to the store. This is the day I'm talking about. I just posted a video so that you'll see like the baby clothes or something like that on the aisle. But during this time, y'all, that I went to the store, they had the lady. That was the first time when that situation happened, and all that shit was like being real weird. Like I go in there, shit, they just doing shit, like they standing outside, they waiting, or they smoking cigarettes while I'm coming up, and it's one guy in a black shirt and it's a lady that worked there in a red shirt. So when I go in this particular time, y'all, they got a red paper folded up on the floor. They got a black paper folded up on the floor, and it's a whole bunch of like numbers. It's numbers rolled down. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I ain't even really looking at the numbers at this point. Like, I feel like I was being used. Okay? I was going to tell you that they using me while I'm suffering in my energy to set traps and set plots. Using me. Okay? Now listen to what I'm saying. If you're going to use a motherfucker, at least make sure that bitch has got a little something going on where they can manage themselves. But you're using a motherfucker without their knowledge and their consent in an organized crime that ain't got shit to do with this person. Okay, which that is me, y'all. So while I'm in the store, I just walk by it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. So I go look over here at the dresses or whatever. Because when you are sending, like, a lot of things you notice, people be trying to make it seem like you are a part of whatever they try to force you and make you feel some type of way. Okay, and so I'm looking at the dresses, and I'm noticing the dresses is still there, and the dresses is red and black. The other day I went in there, the dresses was still in there. Some of them was gone. Okay, I'm like, okay, what are they doing? So I paid no mind. Now, just the other day, I went in the store and there was a guy in there. Like I stated earlier, I said how he was, it was like, it made me feel like somebody was following behind me and they were trying to when you're spiritual, you get spiritual nudges, okay? And that was a spiritual nudge. And the nudge was a spirit a spirit was following me and they was like showing me or sensing to me. I don't know if it's something happened to somebody in there and they trying to tell me that it happened to them or they were trying to show me. I don't know, y'all. Something went on in that store. Something happened, bruh. And I kept feeling somebody putting a mask on my mouth, on my face. And I'm a black guy. He had a Pepsi shirt on. He was all in black. And he was like, yo. And I'm like, that did not feel good. That did not feel good at all. And I go back towards the clothes all. And I heard a man come in the store and he was whistling. He was whistling. I didn't go look for him. I didn't say nothing because I'm a whistler too. I'm a whistler and I'm a siren. I'm a good siren and a good whistler. I'm not a bad one. Okay? I'm all for good. And when he came in there, I'm like, yep. And something just kind of was like, shut your mouth. Don't say nothing. And I didn't say nothing. I just kept filming. And next thing I knew was a redhead. When I got ready to check out, the guy made sure he put his eyes on me. I don't know if he was trying to test me or trying to set me up. But the girl in the store, I remember, like I stated in one of my videos, I said they had 2 loaves of bread and they had 2 flowers, 2 balloons. And both of the balloons was red. The number 2 was white. The loaf of bread was blue. Okay. And she lifted up one of them and she yelled at the girl, you want this bread? You want the bread, but this is on the way of me leaving out. Okay, but in the meantime, the lady on camera, I'm on camera, I'm recording. And they had my son to call me while I was in the store. So they trying to say they got my son, basically. Okay, because my son called me in the store. Okay. And I'm saying, I don't know if they forcing my son to join them or trying to put my kid involved in whatever they got going on. But it's got a lot to do with Floyd Harmon and it's Jezebel. Okay, this woman in my energy not doing spell work. Okay, talking in my ear, chanting, and I'm ignoring her. I'm empowering her. Okay, if you notice, in the beginning of me talking, I spoke and I said it twice. So she's repeating shit. Intentionally, I'm about to tap this energy and I'm just hearing what she's saying to me or what she's chanting. Okay, I hold my ear. Okay, that's what I did. I hold my ear and all I can hear is saying that beat is listening to us. Okay, but they stopped and it stopped. I don't hear no more. So they know that they listening to me some way, somehow. There's a listening device in my home. There's something in my home where they're hearing that I know and aware of what they're trying to do. And excuse me, so that day, that happened, the guy that had the Pepsi shirt on, he looked back, he had glasses on, and the Pepsi shirt was pulled to the back. The Pepsi shirt was, and the Pepsi hat was turned to the back. Okay, as for me to read the Pepsi. Okay, it went, and he had on, like I stated, he had on all black. But he went to the register, to the front. He didn't go to the register. He went to the front, to the side of the register, to the front, where they at the office at, where he made it seem like he was like delivering something, the way he came in talking to him. And I didn't really understand what they was talking about or what was said, you know, because I'm the type of person that mind my business, but I'm observing at the same time, because I'm like, why you wait till I come up here for you to try to say something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? And all of a sudden I seen a girl behind me, but I picked up her energy. Okay, and I didn't even look back. Okay, I just picked up her energy. I sensed her there. I sensed peace there. Okay, and I'm paying for my stuff, but while I'm paying for my items, y'all, this lady chanting up something real wicked out her mouth, and y'all see my face reaction, right? And I'm looking at her like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, she gonna pay for this. Okay, bet. But I dropped something. I dropped a penny. And I'm like, damn, where my penny go? I dropped it. Okay. And I went, picked it up. The penny fell on some Skittles or something down at the bottom. And I found it and I picked it up. But you can see her face lean over the camera. So she's on camera. Okay, guys. So I got her face. Okay. This lady never really there when I'm there. She don't work night shift. I normally go there during the night. I don't never really go there during the day. Okay. Unless I walk down there. Okay. But yeah, since that situation happened with the with that officer, with that the officer, I guess he was the feds or whatnot. That ever since that situation happened, this the type of shit that I'm noticing that's happening when I'm going into the stores and people coming in whistling. I think the last time when I went in there, I was whistling. Okay, I don't know. They did something. He did. My friend that pissed me off or did something, or something was happening in the store where I saw they were trolling me. They were, and I started whistling. So that day, they reminded me that day that they put those little black and red little things out. That's when I would start whistling. Okay. She's reminding me, okay, because she's confessing through me as well. She reminded me of the dream that she did. There was some type of spiritual ritual that she did. If you notice what I have on, it's got nothing but lips on it. Okay, it's a PJ with the lips on it. I don't know, my TV is not like showing really bright. So you see my outfit, my PJs. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around. See my PJs? It's got the little lips on it. Okay, hope you can see that pretty good. So she showed me a form of her in my dream state. Okay, and in the dream state, it was like she was talking to me. It's like she woke me up and was like, she was talking to me about something, right? And it seemed like when she was talking to me, she woke me up and it was like she kissed the guy and she made a wish. Okay, and then I woke up and I saw that vision in my third eye. Okay, and it could be something about she trying to make a wish come true, whatever she asked for. Okay, she trying to make that wish come true. So by using the colors that I'm wearing, like my PJs, you know what I'm saying, like the color red, the color black, she using those colors to work her magic for her wish to come true. But she using number symbols. And she got these people at the store doing the same thing. And they got people in the store that they're sending towards me to try to make me feel uncomfortable or try to make me feel some type of way. Like I said, it was a spirit. Okay, I don't know if these people called the spirit in there or there was something that happened before I got there. Okay, but I never felt that way. No, I'm lying. It was one time I did. I was walking through the apartment complex and I felt that energy, and I'm like, that's just a feel. That's not nothing happening. I'm a channelist. I read and I can smell energy. I can smell spirits. If you're a bad spirit and you got a demon or any entity on you, I can smell it. I have psychic abilities. Okay? We can sense that shit a mile away. Okay? So you can't fool us, but the point of the matter is this is what people are trying to trigger off in you, okay? Trying to make you feel like, oh, you're going to get kidnapped, but this is what they could be putting out in the ethers. This is what they could be doing, okay? This is the things that they could be asking these spirits to do to where they can harm you or put fear in you to make you feel like you're delusional, you're losing it. She did a crazy spell just a minute ago. I was in a bathroom and she was, my person, I think he was trying to say something to me or whatever, and she in the energy and she's just like, ah, and scratching. I could see her like put her head down, scratching her head and shaking her head. Like I said, oh my God, yeah, she need help. She needs to get her some mental help. This spell working not working for her. It don't work until they get together. And when he's together with her, that's when they do the most to me when he's around. They work on me all day when they get together. I don't know if they hunching on each other or they drinking or whatever with each other and they doing their magic on me. Okay? But they be together. When she by herself, her magic is weak. That's why she had to call him in to help her. Because it's weak up on me. It's not strong. Even when she tapped my energy in my lives, y'all, I'm exposing her. Even when she tapped my energy in the lives and she was calling death on me, it was so weak. She felt so weak. It was like, die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. That's how it sounded. I won't lie to you guys. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, wow, like, she calling death on me? And it was so weak. You could tell she losing power. She losing strength. She losing momentum. So if anything, she gaining any power, energy from is laying with somebody else. Having sex with another man. Okay? That's what bring you energy, life force energy. Remember, sexual encounters is them giving them sexual energy. So my person lay with somebody and we sent that energy to that witch and they start working on me together. Okay? So whoever this man sexing, Floyd Harmon Jr. is having sex with, he bringing that energy to this witch to hyping my energy to attack me with it. So whoever y'all is sexing with this man, y'all better keep your legs closed because he gonna, when I'm completely done talking about it or speaking on it, he gonna attack you. He's going to attack you. And you're going to be sitting here wondering why your lights getting cut off, you ain't got enough to pay your insurance, your car note, your light bill, your water bill. You're going to be wondering this man stealing from y'all. Okay? They robbing you. Okay? It's a spiritual thief. He's sending that energy to that woman. Okay? Y'all be mindful who y'all get out here and deal with. Make sure you find a scoop about these people. Get some research about them. Okay? Do your own research. Search their page. Ask them questions. Don't get up there like I did and go and give them lack of information. Okay? I think that's really about it that I was channeling. But I really want to pull some cards though. I really, really want to pull some cards for you all because this ain't about the adults. This is about our children because they're attacking the kids, okay? They're attacking people's children. People using the children in organized crimes as well to set up other people, okay? To have the kids come to your house and shit. I have a video footage of that too. Should be on my account where they had a kid come to my home and knock on my door, but I don't believe I had a doorbell camera, okay? And that kid came, knocked on my door, and I went, looked in the mirror, not the mirror, but I looked in the my bedroom window, and I saw the kid beating on my window, beating on my door, and I couldn't call the cops, okay? And I made a video about that, you know? Don't send your kids up here. All the kids live in the back. Why are you sending your children up here and beating on somebody's door, okay? So it's just to kind of let you know and give you insight of what's really going on, okay? Protect your children, okay? Protect your kids. Protect your children. Pray for your kids because people out here doing the most, okay? They're doing the most. And a lot of things is ending for a lot of people, okay? For coming up against the chosen ones, okay? These people could be going under harsh judgment as well for attacking you, okay? Trying to set plot on you, trying to get you kidnapped, okay? So with that being said, this can be both of these people's plot, okay? Try to traffic you, okay? Because they know if they hurt you, you know that it's a whole, the whole criminalization gonna go down if they kill you all. I just want to let that be known, okay? The ancestors, the alien energy is gonna act a fool, okay? Shit gonna start happening, okay? And it can happen either in this city or in another city, but something's gonna kind of like pop off where they show up, okay? And when they show up, you're gonna hear helicopters coming out, okay? Some of these people gonna have experiences where they sense the aliens in the community, where they see them, and it's like they see them like walking down a hall, or they could be walking outside, and they could be like, you know, let me look outside. They like warning them, okay? Yeah. So be mindful, okay? Because for the last couple of days, y'all, I've been noticing the birds ain't chirping around here. Okay, I know the weather's been a little funny. I know it's been raining, but I seen the birds out. And ain't no chirping, okay? Ever since I found out information about the birds, communicating with the birds, and I just want to put that in there, you know? But ever since I found out information about the birds and how they, when your frequency is lifting high and you shifting atmospheres and shifting the atmosphere around you, they come out and they start singing because they relating to that energy, okay? Some things is shifting for your good, okay? They come out and they sing, okay? They interpretate, okay? So like, share, and comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Bye.